listed companies are now being merged into Tata Steel. That's the likes of Tata Metalics, Tata Steel Long, Tin Plate Company, as well as TRF. Also, 3 unlisted companies are also now going to be merged, which is the Indian Steel and Wire Products Limited. The payments are going to be made in cash. Tata Steel Mining Limited, which is a wholly owned subsidiary, and S&T Mining Company Limited, which again is a wholly owned subsidiary as well of Tata Steel. And Nikuj, I recall, when Tata Coffee, Tata Consumer Products rejig happened, Chandra had very categorically said that this exercise is expected to bring similar businesses in the 2 companies together to create, and that more such things also are going to happen in the group. Consolidation is going to be key.
Yeah, so let's keep the numbers aside in terms of what the financial ratio is. That is an arbitrage which will get adjusted, where that's a stock market that's a stock market phenomenon, so to speak. Why are they doing it? Well, the Tatas have consolidated their businesses. Now, Tata Steel is like a behemoth, and Tata Steel, in a sense, was a very different company when it was incorporated, and then the specialized steel companies were incorporated, given there was different positioning for each Tata separate business. But that was once upon a time. All the Tatas, what the Tata group is trying to do, they're trying to fold up the smaller subsidiaries into a big group company that will bring efficiency, that will give them advantage of scale and size, and that also would really benefit the current shareholder. See, these are specialized steel companies which are very small, which are very niche. Now, Tata Steel itself has become so large that when you merge some of these specialized steel companies, some of these businesses can easily be scaled up. And as a result, if you look at tax efficiency, scale efficiency, raw material efficiency, technology efficiency, Tata Steel has a different CRM, Tata Metallic has a different CRM. They have different CEOs, they have different labor force, they have different operating costs, different HR department. All that has to be merged, and that's how it creates size.
Yeah, and explaining the rationale behind that merger scheme, Tata Steel had said that the resources of the merged entities can be pooled in order to unlock the opportunity and create shareholder value. But let's get into the numbers and more details about this. My colleague Samit joins in with the analysis. Samit?
Well, 4 listed companies will be merged into Tata Steel, that is Tata Metallics, TRF, Tata Steel Long and Tin Plate Company, while 3 unlisted entities, which are mostly a wholly owned subsidiaries of Tata Steel, will be merged with the company. So firstly, for Tata Metallics, Tata Steel will be giving 79 shares for every 10 shares that a shareholder owns in Tata Metallics, and the share swap ratio, if you see, that's marginally in favor of Tata Metallics. It's valued at a premium of close to 2%. For Tata Steel Long, if you see, Tata Steel Long shareholders will be getting 67 shares for every 10 shares that they hold, and the share swap ratio in this case is in favor of Tata Steel, and the Tata Steel shares are actually valued at a discount of close to 4.5%. When it comes to Tin Plate, the share swap ratio is that Tata Steel will be giving 33 shares for every 10 shares of Tin Plate Company, and the share swap ratio is largely at par with what the current valuations are. But when it comes to TRF, Tata Steel will be giving only 17 shares for every 10 shares hold, which values TRF shares at a steep discount of 53% compared to yesterday's closing price. But if you see the share price chart of TRF, it has been hitting continuously on an upper circuit for the last quite few days. Now, along with this, if you see the merger exercise is in line with what the group chairman had earlier suggested, that they will be looking to simplify the group structure. Earlier, the company, another Tata Group company, that is Tata Consumer, had announced similar kind of reject with Tata Coffee also. So largely, this is in line with what the group plan is, to simplify the group structures and to simplify their inter-corporate holdings.